Here in the Forge, it's all about the blades, but tonight, we've got the ultimate forging smackdown. This is our first ever WWE challenge. Only one Smith will claim victory and a WWE title from the legend, Nature Boy himself, Ric Flair. Hunter, Philip, congratulations. The two of you have beat out the competition, which means you're moving into round 3. Now, with the Forge and Fire title, $10,000 check, and the WWE title on the line, this challenge is far from over. In this last round, we're gonna send you back to your home forges to build a Wicked Warriors weapon from history. You guys ready to rumble?
Oh, yeah.
Ready.
All right, gentlemen, you guys are gonna be building this. The Bastard Sword.
The Bastard Sword was widely popular throughout Europe during the Middle Ages and well into the Renaissance. It's so well known, a version of this deadly blade was wielded by the famous bastard Jon Snow in HBO's Game of Thrones. While its blade length varied from 36 to 40 inches, the name came from its uniquely sized handle that was between 1 and 2 hands long, earning it its alternative name, the hand-and-a-half sword. Lethal in battle, the sword could easily deliver devastating blows with 2 hands or quickly inflict slashes in close-quarter combat with 1.
So, gentlemen, you got 4 days of your home forges. Good luck. We'll see you then.
Good luck, brother. I am Hunter the Vulcan Viking Copeland from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Vulcan is the blacksmith who forged all of the weapons for the Greek gods. So, you know, I got a little Viking style here, and I got a little Vulcan blood, so that's where I'm getting my skills today. Man, I am stoked to be here on the WWE competition. I want this piece to look good. So my finger just to wrap around right there, nice and comfy. I like it. The blade is quenched. I feel great. I'm a little ahead of schedule. I have a little extra time right now. So I'm deciding to temper on the clock. Yes, sir. Which pulls some of the hardness out of the blade and gives it the flexibility and the strength that it needs to put up with Jay. Oof, my blade's getting too hot in this one area. It spells trouble. This is the thinnest part of the blade. I should have thought of that. Let's see what happens. So here we go, putting the handle together. The epoxy sets, but I've started to notice that I have a large gap right here underneath the guard. This is bad. I just want it to not come loose and start jingling around in their hand. See what I can do. I'm gonna kind of wrap wire nice and tight, all in there, and epoxy it down into place, and just kind of hide this little mistake I have. Oh, that's perfect. It doesn't look the way I wish it looked, but it's really not that bad. I'm not gonna let these guys have all the fun, so I'm gonna do a little bit of testing. Ah, yeah!
My name is Phil, but they call me Sergeant Cheese Badger. I'm from Wisconsin, I'm a former Marine, and I'm here to take home the victory. I'm not dropping a flying elbow off the top ropes, but I'm just gonna try to make the sickest blade I can. Almost halfway there.
And the billet is solid, so I'm feeling pretty confident about it.
All right, I got the profile right where I want, and I'm getting ready to quench my blade. Anything could happen when you go into a quench. It could crack or bend or warp, and I really don't want that to happen.
It's time to go in for the quench. I don't hear any pings, I don't hear any tings.
All right.
Everything looks great.
We might have a good sword.
I have enough here to grind a straight blade, which is awesome.
Mild steel is so soft, it almost just drills like wood. Look at that.
So I'm going through my tap and die set, and I'm realizing that the smallest set that I have is a 1/4 inch, and my tang is nowhere near that wide.
I can weld that palm on.
If I had 5 more hours, I would definitely thread that tang. It's just a tighter construction, but I need to move on, so I'm going with the peening because I'm running out of time.
I should have been looking at that when I was making my call.
Hopefully it all stays tight.
Have to do.
Well, bladesmiths, welcome back to the Forge, guys. I gotta say, your bastard swords look fantastic. We're gonna get into them, but first I got a special guest that I gotta introduce. Please join me in welcoming an absolute legend, a WWE Hall of Famer, and one of the most prolific, and I'd say the most stylish WWE superstar of all time. Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Heavyweight champion, Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Woo! You guys ready to play?
Yeah, always.
Ready.
There's $10,000 on the line, plus an opportunity to carry the big gold. I don't know how cool that is to you guys. It's very cool to me.
This is crazy.
Dave, are you ready, man?
Good to go.
Let's do this.
All right, gentlemen, you know what time it is? It's time for the kill test. I'm gonna take your swords, I'm gonna attack this gel torso here, see what kind of damage we do. Hunter, you're up first. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just stoked. This is a lifelong dream of a bladesmith to make a sword and whack one of those ballistic dummies. I'm just gonna be lopping limbs or something off of this thing. I'm so excited for this moment. Come on, baby.
Woo! Very cool, man.
Yeah, I think he's done. All right, Hunter, right off. It's a performer. It cut deep on each one of those cuts. As a matter of fact, that one downward diagonal goes all the way through the rib cage. Handle could have been just a little bit longer. I'm winding up with about 1.25 hands instead of 1.5 hands. But you definitely got a lethal blade here.
Thank you.
All right, Philip, you're up. You ready?
Ready?
Oh my gosh.
Very cool. Very cool.
So, right off, I like the scale of your blade. I mean, it's very large, and it's got a lot of weight to it, but the balance is nice. You can see all these cuts are so deep. I was actually worried on that last one that I would hit the post that's holding that thing up. But as far as being a cutting sword, this thing is lethal. Good job.
Thank you.
You having fun doing this?
Oh yeah.
Making history?
Feeling good.
So what's up next? You ready for this? We're going to test the strength of your swords. You ready, Jay?
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you, sir. Bladesmiths, welcome to our strength test, the WWE Bash Fest. To test the edge holding ability and overall construction, I'm going to go through a series of WWE weapons. We're going to destroy the table, puncture and bash through the garbage can, and just tear that ladder to pieces. Hunter, you're up first. You ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it.
Jay, steal the show, brother.
Damn.
Oh man.
Hunter, you started out strong, man.
Oh.
It was actually very comfortable, even though the handle was a little bit short. But you look at the grain, it looks like sand. So that caused a weak point, and the shock wave went all the way down and snapped it at this weak point. Sorry, man.
My heart.
Hunter, it's painful to see, man. You put a lot of work into that thing and it looks great. But unfortunately, you did have a catastrophic failure on the ladder, which means we can't test your blade any further. But you are not out of fight yet. Philip, in order to claim the title, you've got to make it through the table, you got to make it through all the swings through the trash can, and you've got to make it through at least one bash into the ladder. You prepared for it?
I'm nervous, but I'm ready.
Woo! Get in the spirit, man.
Let's see what your blade can do. Jay?
Well done.
Hunter, man, you fought hard. The first rounds, you excelled. But unfortunately, during the testing, you did suffer catastrophic failure, and for that reason, time in the forge has ended. I'm gonna have to ask you to please step off the forge floor, bud.
Thank you, Hunter.
Thank
Good
you,
job,
guys.
man. Hey, good
Thank
work.
you very much.
Well, Philip, you know what that means, man. You are the Forge and Fire champion.
Philip, congratulations, man. Woo!
That comes with a check for $10,000, as well as a WWE title.
Here we go, man. Get that 10 grand.
Get out of this man's way.
Forge and Fire champion, brother. This title is going in the most obnoxious spot of the living room that I can find. Probably taped onto the TV.
Let me hear it one time. Woo!